The fuck? Lord. Definitely been watching too much Zelda clips. And that is some crazy ass shit. I am back from playing Zelda for like. Actually, I should check my playtime right now. Let me check. Save. It's my brother been playing while I'm at work. We've both been taking turns at playing the game. Okay, let me check my. Doesn't say though. First played 10 hours 10 days ago. Where does it say? Data management. Manage software. Yeah, it doesn't say how many hours I played. I think I played at least like over 100 hours. But holy crap, this game has been just draining my life. I'm like, can't even play any other games right now. CounterSide actually been the only game that I've been actually playing. Star Rail I actually forgot to do freaking weekly. Like pretty much all the games I've been just avoiding. Zelda is that good. I'm actually like close to quitting all the gacha games at this moment. Only other two games I'm kind of excited about right now is CounterSide as well as Arc Knights. Other games on my table right now, on my phone, my tablets, whatever. I don't know. I'm just like not feeling it, to be honest. They're kind of all stale right now. They're all just side games. It's boring. We'll begin the story. Give me a second. Let me just do a couple things. And finally this week, actually, my guild was able to kill the Gigas up to stage 7. I think we are on the right path, which is good. I think they'll eventually nerf it a little bit more though. See, here's the thing. I think it is important for mobile games to have an accessibility to be kind of like not consume your time too much, but at the same time value your playtime a bit. And I think this game definitely does that quite a bit. Like if you put a lot of time into it, you can get much better rewards here and there. Not that you need that, but at least game has some returns. And a lot of the stuffs after certain points, it's just kind of, I don't want to say it's AFK style, but it's just fully auto most of the time. Like the raid and stuff is fully auto for me, so it's not much of a stress or anything else. So at least game does not have any stress level. Then that's the big thing. Where a lot of gacha games, I feel like, tend to not give a skip for some reason. They might give the auto run for this and that. Like Star Rail is definitely a pretty easy game. I've been playing it since launch, but I don't know. It just gets tiring time to time. Doesn't help that game doesn't have much things to do. That's probably one thing I feel that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that I don't know, gacha games these days are not that fun. Not for me. I think a lot of times they don't really have anything for you to do. I'm against having like billion things to do, but too much casual friendly, and not to mention they're all expensive in their own ways. If you started playing Korean server 2 days ago, yeah, pretty hard. I think I recommend you to, I mean, it's better to play earlier than later. I think the best option is that after Guilty Gear collaboration is going to be 3.5 anniversary time. I don't think they're gonna celebrate that much though. Because I think for anniversary stuff, they kind of wanna play that. We'll see. But it's a summer event and they usually come up with something, so I think they will show. Collaboration is coming out. Probably want to wait for that. Guilty Gear collaboration is yeah, I've been using Seil a lot. I think she's actually a really good character overall. I think in PvP it's kind of hard to use. I try to use again, like I hit Challenger. I was going around Challenger 3 and 2, and I actually stayed at Challenger 2 this week. And I dropped quite a lot when I was using all this different character. I think she's good. She's good. She's actually a really, really good character. And I was able to hit Danger Close top 50. Actually, I was at 30. Then I started playing Zelda. And I was like, you know what, fuck Danger Close. You know, there's no way I'm gonna hit top like 30 or like top 10 or 30. So I just gave up and I stuck with the 42. But I wonder if I can show my team here. I don't think I can. Yeah, that's the team I use. So I use the Seil, Pora, and the Agnes, Rivet Rearmaments, Sky, Soyun, and the Warden and the Eddie. Well, these two actually lost, doesn't matter. I think the top of the guys were flexing. Yeah, they have like just random character. It just shows a flexing that they can actually, you know, play this without needing the lost spots. That's why. But I think, yeah, Seil is good. The only thing is that the only reason why she was really good in this change of clothes is that they had a buff for Academy units. So that's why she was good. It's not really kind of fair to compare with other characters. Usually Orca will do the job done, but hey yo. Is it possible to turn the mic up, game volume down? Is game volume too loud? Oh, sorry about that. I was at my PC. Sound up. Is it better now? I think it should be better. I think it should be better. And actually I've been doing a lot of reading. I actually lost quite a lot. Fuck. Lost 3 times. I think I lost by the King deck once. The full power King deck was pretty disgusting. I had to use original stuff to kind of fight it off. But I think it should be better now, isn't it? I think I just had to sound up really high. Okay, we'll go through this. Sorry for my absence for like entire week. Honestly, Zelda is that good. Like, that game is, I don't know. If anyone played that game, you will understand. It's a mind-blowing game. And I'm enjoying the ride of it. And after that game, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to play any other new games for a while. Or even gacha games. Pretty crazy to think about it. Switch and that game will be cheaper than like gacha characters. To me, that's mind-blowing, but I always knew that. I just tried to ignore it, but I guess it's just the truth. Stream Zelda? I need to like what's it? See, here's another thing. Like Switch is asset console, especially when it comes like streaming and stuff. So I will need to get like capture card, I think. Then I need to connect that with the like PC. Then I need to like second monitor so I can have a PC screen as well as a screen for Switch. It's as you can see, that's like complicated, and I have to spend at least like a couple $100, and I don't know if I want to be like that. And I don't think it's a game that is much fun to like watch others play. I think it's definitely the game that's more fun if you see other people. I mean, if you play it yourself. So sorry, I won't be streaming Zelda, or I can't be streaming Zelda. Let me actually clear this. I hope the new Nintendo console, I think they said that'll come out sometime in 2024, will have some nice streaming feature. Like, come on, it's about a time to have that. They don't have a like built-in good streaming like service feature like PS5 or like Xbox. I'll be very disappointed. I mean, I get it why, but... and as you can see, Seil is like taking hits like nothing. I think when the new dive comes out, Seil is going to be really good picks to use as well. It's supposed to come out sometime next month. I mean, it's okay to be out of loop, I guess, because their games are that good, in my opinion. It's just that sometimes I just can't help but feel that, man, I really wish they had this other features. It would make it really convenient for people like me, who doesn't want to spend like additional money on capture card and like additional monitors and everything. Like, I can't afford that. I mean, if I save in other areas, I could, but for that purpose only, to stream maybe a couple hours a week, I don't know about that. I mean, it would have been nice if I was able to stream like I had actually a lot of fun self reactions when I was actually playing the game. It was pretty insane. Like some of the parts of the game when I first saw it, I was like, holy! I was actually going crazy in my like desk. I was just like pulling my hair out. I was like, this is insane. This is not happening. Like, I haven't had fun with any games in such a long time like this, and yeah, it's just, I just wish everyone can feel that. It's just, I guess it's kind of shame that it's only a Nintendo console. It is what it is, and I think it's just that good. Chifuyu's better than Chifuyu. I think Chifuyu still has some usage in my opinion for PvE. Because she's still 3 cost and she's read earlier character. It's going to be easier to get her to tactical level 6, even though I don't think that would help that much. Despite she being out for so long, I think CL will replace her in a certain way. But like I said, this game cost management is really important as well, so I don't think Chu is really going to be that bad in PvE context. Like for free trial or even for Inhabitor, you don't really need her, but you can use both of them pretty well and they will do a lot of damage for a debuff team. Well, actually CL doesn't really do that much damage. Her debuff ability has some spikes because her ult can spread their as well pretty nicely. Okay, we'll go through the story. And also, I've been watching on my free time after work, like once a week, watching the episode of The Witch of the Mercury with my close friend. And holy shit, this is getting fucking insane. I'm just like, oh my lord, I just can't take it. So I've been occupied, just enjoying other than gacha games. Man, I don't know how they're gonna end it. It's heartbreaking for me watching the latest episode with her. I'm like, holy crap. We feel so bad for the main character in that anime. Anyways, I've been realizing sharing with others is always a lot of fun, so. Let's go through the story finally. So that I connect the headset. Let me see if it is working. So I can't hear my sound right now. Can I hear it now? Okay. Didn't turn auto. So Seil is kind of talking about her past and saying that she used to be in this like crazy ass assassin squad, and Brownie's like, seems like your record, what you're saying isn't on the student or the record of the academy. She says she has hidden away that those her past, because that's the assassinations or assassin's identity. Your names, how you look, and everything like that should not be traced back. And they're having some kind of private one-to-one meetings with other characters or other students. And they are asking her a lot of questions, because I guess she's the top of the academy, basically. But I guess she's sharing her past that not supposed to be revealed. And she says she's just joking. I think she also kind of reminds me a bit from the other character. What's her name? What's her name from the Blue Archive? Aru, I think. A little bit. Anyway, seems like Seil has been still doing some cleanups for people's after academy. It's her duty to protect the weaks. Seems like her saying her past, or the city she used to live in, had a tons of different little cities and tons of different, I guess, groups of assassins. They're constantly fighting and having war with each other. A lot of political stuff. Anyways, it had the two clans, and those were the main forces that kind of fought off and protect the cities. And I guess she is still doing that duty. And Brownie's asking that if she will ever go back to doing it, like risking her lives and fighting for that village or whatever. But she's also saying that she would do it, but the one person that can order her to do it, which is I guess her master, is passed away a while ago. So Brownie's asking, so this is why you came to Academy, to start a brand new life. And she's saying, no, the real reason I'm here is because she wants to have Yanxing as a bride. Guess it's going to be like kind of. Guess this thumbnail makes sense. Oh, a new character. So this is a flower shop lady selling a flower, and it's calling her cute lady. Why don't you take a flower? And I'm not sure what the flower is. Let me look it up. Chunliang, what is that? It's probably some Chinese flower, I'm assuming. Chunliang. Oh, it looks like this. It's Daphne. Winter Daphne. Yeah, it's from China, so it's a Chinese flower. That's what it is. Anyways, this flower has been growing that well lately because the climate is changing. So it's a rare flower for them to see now. She call her Sajo. It means like a kind of upper class person kind of status name, I think. So they are under same masters. She is here to, I guess, kind of remorse their, what do you call it? Like the date they died. Anyway, she's here to remorse him. Or it could be her, I don't know. She's saying the master has left you something. And it's the master's weapon. The master wanted to take the lead of this clan. And to do that, you have to follow our traditions and challenges. So I guess this weapon is from her master's, but for the illustration reuse sake, she's still holding it here. And she's asking, you're the one who actually took that challenge as well to become the leader. She's saying Seil is more skilled compared to her, so she thinks she's more fitted to take over. Anyway, she says she's ready. So blah blah blah, all this Chinese folktale stuff, and the key thing is you have to marry the other clan. You have 3 years, and in that 3 years you have to find the person to marry. There's another person comes in and saying that there's a crazy person that's rumored to be really strong, which is hinting the Seil was, since her identity kind of is hidden away since she's assassin. She has a lot of bad rumors about her for being a ruthless killer, but I guess the other people actually seeing her face, they're a little bit surprised that she's just a normal looking girl. But her name is Kalma. I'm not sure if that's a Chinese name as well. When she used to be her prime time of being assassin, yeah, she would just she wasn't really much of an assassin actually, because she would destroy everything on her site. Anyway, so they're a little bit worried that she's so young and going through this challenge, she might go through a lot of dangerous tasks for the people. And she's not worried because she might not be good at assassinations, but when it comes to fighting others, she has talent. I think sound is bugged out for some reason. Give me a second, let me restart the client. Let me restart it. I thought it was my microphone, but no, it's not. Or my headset. We am Sleepy Twins when. I think that's coming out this week. I'm not sure if she will be good as they intended to be. I thought they were gonna originally release her as a Danger Closer unit, but I guess they won't do that now. So I'm not sure. She might be kind of like more of a PP tower counter units, like not tower, like aerial units. So she is going through challenge beating down other people in different clans. And she has to collect these pieces of these blades. That's kind of like the medallion thing you need to collect. So her clan is more of being an individual and going onto the routes and getting things done by herself or themselves, where the other clan is they're all kind of interconnected and they're all sharing the knowledge as soon as possible. So their informations and the intel wise, they're better updated and faster. So what they're saying is that yeah, she will have trouble if she's keep going like this. But there's a one person that she might need that challenge. She's sleeping on a side of the street. I guess some homeless people or the gangs picked her up because she was sleeping on the street. Brought them to the cargo and they tied her up into the pillar. They're saying if you're hungry, we can feed you. She's like read a really serious character, and they're kind of a little bit worried that seeing how she's wearing her clothes, she might be like really. She might be a daughter of someone really powerful. Anyway, she's saying, "Where's the boss, man? Who called you to catch me?" And I guess she's going to the actions.
어머, 실험체가 잔뜩 있네.
And it's pretty cool her sound effect with her like weapons as well. When she gets deployed, it makes that the little the wind sound. Man, that's a nice pause there. She says she's going easy on them because she can't smell the blood and she doesn't smell any from them, meaning they're just a guys, don't really hurt others. Anyway, the boss is here. HP. It seems like Seil is famous for her killing spree. But they're also using elixirs that's still around the markets. This all ties into other story as well, but the elixirs boost up your ability. I'm just like wondering how she actually met Yanxing. Because I think Yanxing is the person that she might have to fight. We'll see.
어머, 실험체가 잔뜩 있네.
And this boss drugged with the elixirs. Rosaria will take care of it. I think that pause between the story that definitely gives more focus and emphasize on that moment. Anyway, Seil is noticing that he's still not skilled, so she's saying that someone must have hired you to catch me like this. Now she started torturing him. She's saying if he doesn't open his mouth about the person who hired him, she's going to be torturing him. That'll be more painful than any death he'll ever face. He's like screaming like a girl. And he'd still end up not talking after all that. And this other lower tier trash bag starts saying that I think the boss was trying to say something, but he just fainted out. And they're still scared of her, so they're just running away. So she's asking a little favor, which is asking them where the Counter Academy is. And they're telling her, go this way and you'll find the academy. They're saying ground 1 area has really high security. That's why these trash bags are outside of the city. She's asking them last favor, which is stop doing what you're doing and become good people. And they're saying she's scary, but I think we both feel the same way, which is they have a crush on her. Is this the love? I mean, Seil is very pretty looking, so. She says sweet things like, be a good people, stop doing what you're doing. Anyways, so she is now joining the academy. And basically she's talking to this puppy. And Brownie is saying that is Seil. That's not the classroom. It's a school club where they take care of animals. Oh, it's and that dog is Alexander from the White Rabbit side story event. So Alexander is still around. It's that giant dog that you had to fight. And Brownie says, if you can't tell the difference between animal and a real person due to her eyesight, I think it's best for you to get your eye checked. She's saying she does not need glasses because she trained so hard to the point that her senses are so strong that she can catch a bullet that's coming towards her face. Yenxing is much more, I guess, I don't want to say socialized, but she kind of is for her positions. Where the CL seems like a person that's really out of time, just all. It's someone that you will see in those like Chinese like kung fu movies, I guess. And Mikai showing the way for the academies, or showing or doing a tour guide for her. And she said, just call me Mika. She's remembering her past that because her clan's one of the rule is one of the rule of the assassins is that you have to remember everyone else's name, but you will never call them by their names. Because once you call the name, you will feel the warmth inside of it. And when you start to get attached to those names, you will have a pause and debates of what you have to do, and assassin with those debates and thoughts like that is useless. So Seil saying she's not used to calling anyone by their names. But Mika saying that since you're pretty looking, I think you will get used to it quickly. You start to talk a little bit more formal. Because she's talking like old people. So it's her school club thing, and she's asking if there's a lot of strong people there. And she's saying that'll be going too far since she's also part of the member. I guess because getting a little bit wrong idea that she might wants to join a club. Not really a boomer style, but anyways, Niall is here. Just asking, what are you doing outside of class right now? It's one of those classes that you have, like not the mandatory class, but you know those like classes you have to take for additional credits, like that's unrelated to your career option, whatever. But anyway, she's saying even though you might be a little bit more popular now after what she done, she still needs to attend the classes like a proper student. That's just yelling at her. Yeah, extracurricular, that's the word. I've been out of school for so long, I forgot what they called it now. And she's asking, you just came to academy today and you're looking to join the club. And she's saying top spots for the club. I'm the one who's going to take it. And Niall's getting attacked by her. She says, strong spirits. And you did block my attacks. So, you're definitely not weak. But your movement is all clumsy. I was hoping you were the challenger of the other clans, but I guess I was mistaken. CL is saying, sorry about that. I just kinda gets like that when I want to go to the bathroom. Can you step aside? If you're that in a hurry, should have told me. And she just goes aside. I guess she's all scared now. And she's saying, is that a right reason to attack someone else for? I think she's a psychopath. You know, you're always going around with your mouth, so you're not the one to talk. If you keep talking like that, you will never find any friends in here. She says she does not need a friend who can't be fitted for her. Anyway, she just kind of wants to have a revenge for that. Anyway, Mika tells Yanxing what happened. She's saying she was in a hurry for the bathroom and that's the reason why she attacked Ayel. Seems like she's kind of reckless but brave. Mika's a little bit worried that she wants to have a revenge on her, so they should try to separate them. No, they're still, I don't think it's a high school, it's academy, so I think it's just overall just whole education system into one, because you don't really have all big schools in the, or especially this is a counter academy, so I think this is just a school itself that you would graduate it and you'll be done, and they're still in it. The grade is unknown though. Anyway, Genshin says don't worry about it. If they're about to cross the line for whatever they're doing, she'll step in. Anyways, the next report we had is destroying possessions of Academy's items. A lot of fights lately. Annie was saying it was the right thing, so I guess just want the student's name. Anyways, they're doing school duty stuff. But Edith is a little bit worried that certain students has been making a lot of trouble lately. Seems like they are feeling a little bit uncomfortable with all these things happening around the world. But Yanxing says most of students within Academy, they have gotten their watches without their will. Well, it's not okay. They're saying watches. Well, watches appear on their will, but the power it grants them is much bigger than they expect it to be. So they're just kind of uneasy. So it is normal for them to kind of suffer and lost. That's the usual thing for a lot of counters. And Edith says she might have a special ways to make them into more calm manner. It's not just university, they have different divisions. They got because like the Harim and the Sorim and those kids are into much lower grades, and they also have for like other younger kids as well. So it's just like every student, whoever's like, there's not that many counters most likely. That's still that's the one thing. So this is not for like normal kids. This is for anyone with the counter ability. But I guess it's kind of like X-Men. You know, X-Men has this problem where the kids get some powers. Well, X-Men is a little bit different because in X-Men, the bigger part is the mutants are more about getting kind of looked down by the normal people. I think that's the biggest part. Where in here is counters don't really get looked down because they don't look like crazy different from the normal people. It's just that they have power that they cannot control. I forgot there's another story like that. I guess Yanxing is kind of like Xavier in a way. Our duty of the academy is to make sure to guide them, but not force them to take their wills away. It's pretty tough though. Kids these days, I think it fits into those category. If you don't kind of hit them, I feel like they just kind of run around for too long. Just do whatever they want to do. But anyways, Mika is just showing around once again. For this time, it's for actual like a social club. There's a one for volleyball. They're saying a new face. She says she has no experience with the volleyball, but please be the guest. So that will show her what kind of sports volleyball is. But I'm assuming with her physical ability, she'll be able to ace it. Oh, no, she's getting hit by the volleyball. No, this is not volleyball. What is this thing where you hit each other? No, it's dodgeball. That's what it is. Seil says that she can't really see the balls moving around because it's so bright outside. But they're saying, well, we heard that you can dodge a bullet in your face. Oh, she says she can't dodge things that does not have a, what do you call it? The will to kill. She doesn't feel any of that. from them throwing the volleyball or the balls at her. And she throws a ball and hits one of the persons. And I guess she takes down all of them. And she bought drinks for them, and Mika saw everyone lying on the floor. This newcomer, the new face, knocked all of us out within 1 minute. So Mika's a little bit worried that you don't have to go this far. She says, if you care for the others and control your strength, I think you will have more fun playing it. But Seil says, once you are in the battle, you have to give the ult to your opponents, otherwise they will be looking down on them. She says, let's just look around other social clubs. And they're in the White Rabbit sections. Just rescuing the little animals. Seil says that she never rescued any animals before, but she's pretty good at finding things that's hiding in spots it's hard to find. Harim asks that if she has any animals that she likes or she wants to have. When she was a kid, she had a turkey. What the? Who grows turkey? Since it was a little bird, she fed the turkey and walked around with her. And Odin says, that's pretty crazy. Can we meet your turkey one day? And Seil says, I mean, I expected this. Says, that's gonna be tough because for our master's birthday, we, cooked her. But I cut its head off in a single strike, so it was painless death, most likely. And Ojin is covering up the Sorin's ears so she can't hear what she said about. And Sorin is saying, why are you covering my ear? If you do that, I can't hear the adventures of her turkey. And Seil says, did I say something that I should have not said? Hojin says, no, I just think she's not really ready to hear that yet. And Seil says, my background is a lot different than yours. And I think that I feel that that difference caused me trouble to be here. So yeah, she's not fitted for this one as well. I mean, Sorim is caring about every animals and stuff, so yeah. Even like killing your pet turkey sounds pretty cold. Mika says, don't worry about it. We still got more options. She says, thanks for helping me around. Says that's her duty as a student council member. And she says she'll go to the bathroom, and Mika's wondering why she's going to the bathroom so often. Wonder why she's doing in the bathroom then. Says, don't hide and come out. Who the hell is this guy? She says it's not that she's seen him. It's that she just felt his breath breathing. And he says you don't have to be so up your guard like that. I'm just curious who the new face of Academy was. Would you like to have a drink? You don't have to try to smell that. I didn't put anything weird in it. And he says, I was actually pretty surprised because I thought that they're like a black clan. Anyways, not black clan, I guess like kind of dark something clan. Anyways, rumored member of the clan's assassin. Someone who's just crazy buffed and stuff. And he is the other clan's members student with assassins. Anyways, I guess he wants to have her as a wife. As Seil says, if you fight with me and win, I guess I will not question that. Anyways, he's trying to explain what the love in the first sight would be, as he said that's the someone you should marry. And she's saying she never felt that emotions before. She's saying, what about me? We don't have to really fight. And she says, that's unfortunate because I don't feel any emotions for you. They said he's saying he's hurt a bit. Anyway, he's saying she will eventually fall into him. Those videos are kind of weird. I've seen one of them one time, like this girl giving relationship guides for, like there was this like female YouTuber giving relationship advices for all the males out there. I'm like, what the? I don't know about that. And Niall saying, you're skipping a class here, and you're having a drink in your hand. And Niall says, I will take that away and drink it myself for you. And Seil says, go ahead. Sorry for bothering you. The Seil's asking her now, who was your love at first sight? And she just spits out the drink. The hell is that about? There's no real intention behind it. It's just that I was worried. I was wondering, like, what kind of person you'll be drawn into. Or what kind of girl, what kind of normal girls would draw into. Niall saying that you're a normal girl as well, so think it for yourself. She says, think for myself. Anyways, late for class. Seems like a Seil is type of character who just told what she was told to do. Most likely master telling her what to do kind of thing. I think marriage is pretty tough these days, so. And they're gonna have a simulation combat training. And Niall especially like this because she can beat up other people that she doesn't like with the fair reasons. And she says this could be a good time to teach that girl, which is Seil, and turn the psychopath into my slave. Niall saying, no, I just want to have strong opponents. Because Brownie tried to have voting to match up, but Niall saying that will be too easy on her. So Brownie said, then for you, you can pick your opponents. Niall's asking Seil. But she's asking what the simulation combat training is. What combat training simulations. The rule is simple, fighting until one goes down. Is that all? We'll skip all other details. If you keep tied by the rule, when the real battle comes, you could be in trouble, right? And she says, of course, I understand. Then she says she's hoping to learn a lot from her. I don't think it's gonna end well. Actually, Niall is probably going to be better than Seil 1 versus 1. Because Niall has invisibility buff. She says you're pretty good. Seil says you're pretty strong as well. But your movement does not have a pattern or the rhythm. She says stop swinging your sword like that and wait until the right moment comes. But she says, trying to teach me. I guess she doesn't like that. The sniper says we got the targets. And he's saying counters won't die that easily, but aim for their arms or legs. Anyway, he says fire. I feel like Niall's gonna get hit. Or Seil blocked it.
자연에선 생존이 곧 승리죠.
I guess Niall did the right strike. She says, I cut her. Seil says, show an opening. Is there a way to treat my wounds? And Yanxing says she will help. Ronnie says, that's good. You'll be in her care. She said you are the leader of the school clubs, or the, what do you call it, school council, or the student council. So many different names. I don't know what's the proper one. And he said you didn't get hurt that badly. Seems like you dodged it pretty well in that short moment. We'll just clean this wounds and tie it up. Yanxing says, you've been staring at me for a while. Is there something you want to say? She says, I want to fight you. Fighting beside the training time is against the academy's rule. So always remember that. Says, okay, I will. Yanxing asks, why do you want to suddenly fight me? Seil says, she's not too sure. That's because I probably something very sweet and nice from you. Yanxing says, that's flattering, but comments like that could make one kinda shocked as well. Seil says that, I'm sorry if that made you uncomfortable. Yanxing says, for someone who could have got hurt really badly, you're very calm right now. She says, I don't want to cause too much trouble. Because Yanxing saw that someone shot them from a distance. If you didn't block the bullets, it could have been Niall who got hurt. And Seil says, you have pretty good eyes to catch that moment. And Seil says, if you're trying to find the one who fired the bullets, I will say, please don't. Yanxing says, why? If I'm correct, if my assumption is correct, the reason the person is doing that is because of me. So I'll be the one who will be taking care of this case. And Yanxing asks Edith that, alright then, let's step aside for this one. Edith says, alright, we have some evidence, but if you say so, I want to take a nap. She's already and Seil says, thanks for actually accepting my request. We will not hesitate to stop anyone who's trying to hurt our students. But also at the same time, we're trying to value the decisions of our students as well, and that is our duty. I'll give you 3 days, and after that, I'll be the one taking care of this case. Seil says that's more than enough. Niall says she's shocked. I noticed someone was overhearing us, and it was you. I wasn't overhearing it, I was just a little bit worried about you for a bit. No, I'm not worried. I was to make sure to check on you that you're not dying from my little attack. So you're just saying that you were worried that I was okay. Not. She says, no, I'm not. It's okay, I just hurt my arm a little bit. Niall says, I know you want to, you're so mad at me. Because it feels bad to lose against such a strong person. And Seil says, I actually agree with that. Because Naya will be a pretty strong person, even around where she's from. Should be not common folks with that types of strength. Anyway, saying there's trouble. Seems like there's another trouble going down. I guess now it's going after them. Let's see. She actually works hard at academy, I guess. This guy's selling elixirs. Anyway, the other guys are mad because he's selling like kind of fake potions or elixirs. And he says, isn't this good? If I drink this elixirs, I can take down low level counters like you by myself. This Niall's here. Oh, actually no. Now is here to solve the case. Now saying, who the hell are you to touch our members of Academy? And this guy in the suitcase saying, this is our area. It's you who is crossing the line here. Yeah, now it's just being reckless. It's pretty nice to see her getting her own character story now. I think her heart is in the right place. It's just that she's that type of character, kind of tsundere-ish elements into her. She should be more honest with herself, and I think she will be a much more popular character. But Anyway, she's easily taking down all these bad guys. He's saying, I will accept your blade skills, but would your blade be faster than my bullet? Did she get shot? I can't tell. Oh no. Seil blocked it. Supersonic Eternium Hollow Point shots. You really try to kill her. You deflected my bullets with such a stick like that. Who the hell are you? I was here with her this whole time. So you were just watching me from up there? Just hide my presence to see how things will go. You're also part of Academy as well, so you should help me fight against them. If I cannot evaluate who's right or wrong until I can find out who is, I cannot just take a side and fight others. But since he showed a clear side of killing intentions on you, that's more than enough reason for me to intervene. Anyway, Cops is here too. Oh. Shit, he's saying, what the hell, my body's not moving. She pointed out his, I guess, what do you call it? Like a spine? Or like those Chinese like material artists. Like, they just use their fingertips to press certain points of their body and they get paralyzed. And this guy's saying, what the hell are you talking about? You watch too much movies. She says, you only intended to kill and you actually didn't kill anyone, so this should be a punishment for you. Now saying, good riddance here. These two are actually working pretty well together. Anyway, Yanxing says this guy with the selling elixirs, which is enhancing Connor's ability. Yeah, the student who was trying to buy it says, yeah, we've been looking around the elixir for a while. So we thought we found the right source who sells the right potions or elixirs, but he was selling us almost like a fake stuffs and trying to rip us off. I know you guys are desperate to get strong for some reason, but you can't use elixirs or you can't use anything like that that's unknown. And going those places alone, even though you're counters, is very dangerous. They said, I know. But this is the only option we have. That's not true. If you guys try harder, you can become stronger. I'm saying, Mika, have you ever heard of case of their counters getting stronger or changing their grade by just trying hard? She says, probably not. He's saying that whatever we try to do, a D class counters like us will always remain D class. But this elixirs will turn into anyone into real counters. If you can get those elixirs, we could as well. You know what? I remember this story perfectly from somewhere else. You know, like the Railgun series. I remember one of the episodes, one of the character, I think, well, it was a little bit different because she didn't have any ability. But if they did this kind of radio signal or whatever, it will make them into like people with ability. Because she felt like a little bit detached from her friends. she did not have any ability. So it kind of reminds me of that. Now saying, anyways, stupid students like that for going after black market items, they should be expelled. No, they're giving negative vibes to Academy as well, so we got good reasons. Yanxing says, following the rule, I think that could be a correct punishment. You guys made your own decisions to might risk other students' life as well. And you guys are not really showing any resentments. This could have been turned into a much more serious case. But I'll hold up on that part of expelling them. I know what it feels like to hit the wall and see the limits of your ability, and when you might have a chance of getting strong. I know it's hard to just say no to it, but every choices you make comes with the consequences. If your decisions cause any more trouble with our academy, then I will not hesitate when it happens. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. I am good. Mika says this could leave the bad presence if we don't expel them for any major punishments. Nell says, did you ever see her making wrong decisions? They will be touched by her generosity, and they will never make the same mistake ever again. Is that so? Or that's right. She says, nope, I'm never sure of anything like that. Maybe it's the wrong decision for me to not punish them. Gave them a pass. She says, then we better take an action now. She's just saying that we just can't take away opportunity for them to learn for making a mistake. We can't pour the water back into the buckets. It's poured on the ground. But at least there should be someone beside them to make it right, at least. But Edie's saying that, but if they make the same mistake, it'll be hard to not to take a blame. And she says, I'm ready for it. Hopefully, they will know how I feel. And Niall saying she doesn't really understand why Yanxing is kind of giving a pass to them. Don't you think so? I thought you jumped in so you can help them. She just said there's no reason for me to help those trash bags. I just wanted to kind of get some bonus points by doing the right thing. So if you were in her positions, what would you do to those two people, those two students? Of course, I'll hand them to the police and let the law take the action. Knowing what they're doing is crime and still doing, those people have no savings. Remembering her past again, saying how she's not fitted to be an assassin. That's her master, I guess. If he knew that a long time ago, he would have never taught her how to live as assassins. He's saying, until further notice, stay silent. She says, maybe you're right. Niall says, of course I'm right, don't you think so? So make sure to vote for me for the next kind of leader vote, I guess. president voting. School president voting. Anyway, this guy seems to be behind things. I think he should die soon. Start to being annoying. He's behind the elixirs and everything else. Saying, I heard you mix with some water to sell the elixirs. Is that true? Of course, that way we can make triple the amount of what we usually would make. But I thought I gave you order to sell the elixir as it is. No, that's because you don't know. This is how we do business down here. First, we pull something out of the market that's kinda, weakened down. Later down the road, we sell stronger ones that's close to original and call for the higher price. He says, I'm a little bit disappointed. I told you to sell the elixirs, not have a business going here. I guess he's a little bit pissed off. If you gave us an elixir to sell, just leave it to us. We know better than anyone else. And he's saying, I think our business ends here though. Sad that you could. It says, I'm opening my eyes up. Like, wow, I'm the one controlling the markets. Do you think you can really deal with any other dealers? I think it could be hard with you alive here. What? And I think that guy's dead. Apparently he really likes these people around here, so he can use it whenever he wants to and throw them out when they're not needed. Huh. I guess it's the past again. So she's a little thief who's trying to steal the treasure of this base. I guess that's the Seil trying to steal things as a kid. Steal stuff. What you're trying to steal is meaningless to normal people like you. So why did you try to steal? If I took this weapon from here, they said that will give us the food. Food, is that it? Seems like someone gave an order to do it. I'll look around and ask. And he's asking her to join their clan. Kalma's saying, I know she's a little girl, but she still try to steal things, or steal the treasure of us. We can have an exception to our rules. But I think it would be bad to kill a little girl who has potential. That is right. To understand what she did was wrong, let's teach her what's right or wrong first. Then let her decide. And she took the job basically, or became a student. The class is ended and you are sleeping up again. She says, sorry about that. Waking up in the daylight is not my thing. She says, maybe you have some kind of disease. Maybe you should go to hospital. No, it's okay. When the sun is about to go down, it became clear as a day. Naya says, she just bored out of this class. Mika says, that's not true. She's trying so hard to fit in to our school. Alexander went out of streets to chase the bull down. The truck comes. I guess Seil will go in and save him. And the truck driver's saying, I thought I saw a dog in front of me for a bit. And Seil said, that was close one, little one. Make sure even if you're going after the target, which is the ball, always look around yourself twice. When they're happy, Seil help their dogs. Did you see that? She just jumped out a window and rescued that dog. I was so shocked. I could have done that. I just saw her take an action first, so I didn't bother to do it myself. And Mika saw her through and saying, seems like you're really seeing her as a new rival. She's saying, there's no way I'm doing that. No matter how hard she tries, she still lost the battle against me. And everyone's kind of cheering her up for saving the puppy. And Sorimi is also cheering her up for what she did. So the club members are kind of asking her to join all these different clubs. Seems like we just had a bad first meeting, but that we know you're a good person. Now saying that maybe her secret is that she's strong and under daylight or something. Anyways, they were all worried that Seil was so out of touch with the society of today, but she seems to be feeling pretty well. Anyway, she's dozed up the entire class again. She's saying, I'm the one who's supposed to close the door. Sorry about that. So you're just staring at me after all this time. She says, stop saying things that might give a wrong idea to other people. I did not wake you up. You did yourself. She says, hi, and I wasn't looking at you. I was playing a game here. See? I was trying to settle your high score. She says, anyways, it's really weird that she sleeps all through the daytime. She says, that's because of my habits, since I was only active during the nighttime. Why is that? A lot of bad stuff happens at nighttime, so my job is to execute them. Execution. Yanshin says, CL, I think we need some meeting here. She says she just kinda leading her to say things, I guess. So Yanshin is asking her to be one of the member of the school council like a higher spots, higher positions. Seil is saying she can't stay here for too long. When she gets the goal, she has to leave this place. Naya's asking what her duty is, and Seil says she has to find someone strong and fight them. And after the battle, I guess marriage happens, depending who wins. And Niall says, "Does that mean I have to marry you because I won?" And Seil says, "Don't worry about it. You don't have the medallion, so you're outside of the rules." But anyways, Niall doesn't like the fact that she's taking marriage like some kind of task. Niall saying marriage is marrying someone that you will care for your entire life. The Seil saying, but that's the rule they created and followed for years. If we just go against the rule because we don't like it, our society will collapse. Niall says, but there's a rule that you don't like, then you don't have to follow it. But Yenxing saying, it's not good to go against their beliefs. Anyway, Yenxing says then she will not be on the list. But I guess that's why she wants to fight with Yenxing to see if she's a candidate. So she's having cake for the first time and she's enjoying it. So Yenxing is asking what you used to really eat. A liver of a bear or intestines of cows? What the hell? And she's saying you can eat stuff like that and still be fine. She says, I think I'm pretty healthy. And she says, I'll try my best to find those for you. Seil said she is pretty surprised. Throughout her life, she got a lot of good deeds from others, but failing like this is the first time. It's different than ones who try to be nice to me. It's just that being kind of normal and comfortable feels pretty nice. Another master saying, the people from our clan might use the other's mind, but your mind should not be moved first by theirs. Remember that one gets emotions, the one who's moved by the other people's emotions is useless. Anyway, she's taking a leave. Another training time. This time is to check which class they are when it comes to their counters ability. That's the test the administration does once in a while. Seems like a lot of things they say in here kind of sets the background materials for the setting behind this world itself. It's pretty useful information. She says even the grade itself system could be kind of, I guess, demoralizing in a way. That's what Seil thinks. But Mika thinks this is good if you get a good score. Now it says it's not just any good benefit. Depending on your rank or the grade, your salary level could change crazily. Yeah, if you get hired by the Alpha Tricks Innovations, they'll get a check that's a blank, meaning they can write down anything and they'll get paid. Mika says, I will not lose to your Nile. And those two guys who were scolded earlier for trying to get the bike market item to get stronger, their grade is D. Mika's star is C. She says, I tried hard, but I guess that's my limits. And Naya Blue Steel is a grade A. That's actually really good. She's proud of that. She said, if I had a good condition, I could have graded as S counter. I think Mina is C grade. At least she was initially. After she becomes Awakening form, she's beyond S rank, so. And now it's your turn, Seil. On this, she will get to S rank as well, most likely. And should beat down all the test subjects before even the timer ran out. And Niall's surprised that that's even possible. And because Mika is saying that, you know what, she did it really well. She's at least A grade. And she said, the machine says her grade is C. Mika is saying, I think there's something wrong with it. The Seil take down all the enemies with the simulation training. She didn't even get close to getting hit by them. Sorry about that, but this is how we do the test. I guess her counter ability isn't that great. This guy's saying, well, so other kids were saying if C grade was able to beat the record of the A grade student, which is the Niall, they might have a chance. But he's saying the simulations or the matches in the academy, they're just a game tied by a rule. The one ties the winning of the battle is the real life experience. He's kind of pissing them off, saying they always remain D grades. He's saying the elixirs you've been looking out for, I can give them to you. Just listen to my small, listen to my small favor and do it for me, and you can have these. If you have this, you could become someone like Niall, or even stronger than her. He said he used to believe by just trying hard, a lot of efforts, you can overcome your limits. I guess he doesn't believe in them anymore. They thought the building was collapsing. Look at that, there's new record on the panel. And people are going uneasy because there's another A grade counter. I guess those two students who took the elixir became really strong. I guess it does work. Seil is asking, can your grade change depending on how you train? And Mika says, of course. Nothing in this world cannot be changed with enough trying. But that's at least what I want to believe and say, but I'm not so sure about it. There is a rare cases where you gradually get stronger as time goes, but tons of cases say otherwise. Even though even for counters ourselves, can understand the whole potentials of our powers, it's still ongoing investigations. Those students down there, whatever those panels said in terms of their grades, they all went and lived by it. Seems like just simple tests like that had so much meaning to them. I think that's how things are in this world though. You know, just different alphabet on your grade can change the view from the others. That could change your life as well. You know, people who go on the other side or have a battle, tough battle, if there is A counter instead of C counter like us, they'll feel much more safe, and it'll be much better experience for them as well. Now, you don't have to worry too much for not being the A counter, I guess. See, our goal of Academy is not trying to make you into a stronger person, but find the right path for you. And that line really hit me hard. So that's why I joined the school council. I want to show the path for other students for what they can do. And Seil says, you have a good hearts and the right intentions. You will lead people into right directions. I can guarantee that. Thanks for saying that. Just saying, no, just a little thing, but I haven't seen you smile like that since you came here. Was that the first time I did? That's just saying, your smile is probably one of the prettiest one in this academy. And listening to your words like that, it's a little tingling inside my stomach. Mika says, you know, that's what you call being embarrassed. And I will help you to feel that a lot more from now on. Maybe Del will have a love line, I don't know. I don't think so though. I think she's just being a good friend. She said take care. From now on. I guess Mika is pretty smooth. And Seil says, I smell something familiar, and it was you. And what the hell are you doing at school this time? My eyesight started kind of blurry during the daylights, but nighttime everything becomes crystal clear. So I go around and check how the structure of the academy is before the sun rises. Anyways, he was punching just a tree to get his anger out. It was a thick tree, and saying Niall would cut it with a single strike, but he can't take it down. He's a D class. Gaining power like her, is that your dream? If I don't have the power, I can't have any dreams. That's a reality. Counter without the power, like a D class counters, dream is just not even possible, or dreaming is not possible. Maybe I can help you with your dream. Why would you? I have no talents to lead others or teach them to the right path, but helping someone that's suffering, I could try. They're saying, can you come to the theme park tomorrow? And Seil's asking what that is. You don't know that? It's a spot where I guess everyone kind of get around and have fun. There's a train, a roller coaster, blah blah blah. And Seil says, you want to have a training in those areas? Saying that area actually, that theme park actually closed because of the corruptions or corrupted objects appearing. I heard there is type 1 corrupted objects going around, the rumor says, and he wants to fight it. And if you're beside me, I think I'll feel confident. That's all you need, then I could. And today's the day. If she can't take down that person's behind the shooting earlier this week, I'll take down the person with my own way. Anyway, Yanxing is kind of happy that she seems to fit in much better than the ones when she first came here. But the Yanxing is saying that it's weird that she's not saying any of their names, because that's just a unusual thing. And Seil saying that where she came from, her background, calling them by name would give attachments to them and make her weak. But Yanxing says calling them by the name also means having a deeper connection with them. The Yanxing is saying, maybe, Miss Seil, you can't give your heart to anyone else, or you're that type of person. Seil saying, that's what my master taught me, so I'm just following his rules. The Yanxing saying that I don't think calling others by names will make you weak. It's actually the opposite. Seil saying, you sound much like our masters, but at the same time, you're very different. There's many different meanings with the same words, and there's no one that's completely the same. You didn't punish the students right away by the rules. Instead, you gave them a chance. Don't you regret that? I'm not afraid of regretting. I'm afraid of not giving them a fair choice. And if those two people is who I know they are, I think they will make the right decisions. And she says, you're ready to leave? And she says, yeah, we don't have much time left until the day is over. And she says, hopefully we can have a dinner next time. Seil says, give me a nice cake. I like the sweetness of cake better than tea. Seems like she's giving pretty good guide to her. Anyways, they lead her here because that the guy asked them to. So it's a trap. I'm the one he's gonna pop up. The floor is cracking. This is old. And I guess that guy told her, told these two kids that what she used to do before she came to academy. That friend used to kill tons of people before she joined the academy. So even though you feel a little bit uneasy to draw her in here, you shouldn't feel bad for her. And he's asking, did you actually kill someone before? I don't know why you're asking me those questions, but I won't deny that. It's asked so. Then, actually, we're not here to find corrupted objects. I know that. What? How did you? The door is closed, and I guess this is like a sleeping gas. Finally caught you. Guess they're trying to use them as test subjects. What the hell happened? Where is her? Where is she? The class is starting already, and she's still not here. I'm not worried about her. I'm just feel uneasy about her last battle, so I want to win her properly this time. But if she's late to our training, then we won't have fair battles. Mika is saying that, you know, that day what really happened is that someone tried to shoot you, and that's the reason why she's paused to block the bullets. Now saying they can't be it. She says no human could deflect a bullet, but she realized Seil actually did. And Mika says, oh, oops, slipped the tongue here. Yanxing told us to not tell this information to anyone unless they're really close friends with Seil. So keep this secret between us. Anyway, she wants to ask her directly. She says no poison will work on me. Simple as that. Seems like you're oddly calm. You knew this was trap from the beginning, right? I just heard I just smell similar scents. The smell of that guy was hiding right now. At least they'll try to catch her.
어머, 티셔츠가 잔뜩 있네.
I don't think I ever seen this monsters before. Yeah, I think they're a new type. Oh, too bad they die too early. Looks pretty grotesque though. Yeah, looks like enhanced replacers in a way. He's saying he has a way without sacrificing their thumbs. I guess he's trying to use those two students as a bait. If you move a little bit, your friend will die here. Replace, and this guy's saying that that kind of kids play works on her. And he said, I'm surprised it did as well. Until she jumped in front of Niall to protect her. Someone who is supposed to, someone like assassin, who's meant to kill others, sacrificing herself to protect others. Isn't that irony? So that's why I decide to use your friends around you. I guess her master's word was correct. And she's saying what he's told us, what he taught me was right. It says, you're the perfect person I've been waiting for. If you become mine, I can achieve so many more in my life. So accept your defeat. You become my wife. Then he will turn her into a stronger being than what she is now. I guess he's trying to attack her and torture her. I think Seil will take it though. Or those two students will tell them to. Let's fight. Now saying that she's not picking up a phone. So Yanxing is going on her way to find her because they promised dinner together. Anyways, Miss Niall, do you remember reason why she came to our academy? It's about like her tradition things and marrying someone. And Niall says, isn't that weird that she's gonna marry someone who's strong anyway? Why did she ask what the love in the first sight is? I feel like that's probably the reason why we don't see her right now. And since she's not picking up her phone, she might got into an event that was unfortunate, not wanted. She's in trouble. Damn, they really tied her up, eh? Why are you still resisting? There's no way you can get out of this one. I guess she doesn't approve him for using another student as a bait. But he's saying our clan's rule is simple. We will use any things as necessary to win against you. Someone like you is not my type, that's for sure. Jill's asking, why aren't you satisfied for what you have right now? He's said, I want to catch this monster. So that's why I'm trying to use every method I could. Anyway, she seems like fainted out. Oh, someone's here, I think. And now jumped in saying that I don't know what kind of pervert trying to marry her without her will, but I'll be here to take those pervert down. She says, that guy with the mask, I think he looks like a pervert. You're the one who kidnapped her to force the marriage upon her. Who are you calling a pervert? Anyways, trying to take her down. She's kind of in pinch. Mika says, don't get scared. The administration proved you as the A counter. She says, yeah, no way I can go down against these flies. She says she's not ready for this. The rifles got cut into half. It's probably Yanxing, yeah. Yanxing says, killing others in front of me is forbidden. Niall says, you chop up all the bad guys outside. And she says, no, I didn't. I just took them down. Anyway, Yanxing will go full force. I mean, he's surprised that such academy students are that strong. And Yanxing especially. Yanxing says you don't have to know. I guess what's behind her? I guess she's kind of like Seil in a way.
중재에 나서야겠군요. 무모하군요. 도망치지 않았으니 상을 주시. 뒤창은 활발한 움직임을 보여주세요. 시험 끝. 처리하죠.
I think Seil could get away. No, not Seil. I think Yanxing probably could get awakening. Could get awakening. So these two kids are blaming each other on how pity they are. And he's saying, you guys are fine. You're just doing what you want, you can do. So he's giving them elixirs. This is my promise for you. It says this is the real one. Yep, unlike that stupid guy, this is the 100% real elixir. With this, your life will be changed. Congratulations. What are you gonna do to Seil after taking her? Saying she's a murderer, and even Seil says she is. Saying, don't worry about it, I will not kill her. If anything, I want to use her power to be more right way. The student saying that take him or take her. I won't tell anyone. and he used it on himself. He got strong so he can fight up against them. But I guess there's a rebalance. The potions. He's saying that this is the real elixir. But didn't I tell you? It works differently on different people. It's just that that elixir wasn't good enough for you. Because you're D-type counter. It says, trying to betray me. There should be a punishment for that. Anyway, Yanxing is finally here. And saying he's surprised that she took them all down. I guess that's the white snake. That's what it is. Pexel. Towel Paust. That's his name. I will stop you right here. Knowing my real name here. Who are you? So he got kicked out from the white snake clan. So you are the dog the clan has been raising. And he's saying that you think you're enough to catch me. I guess Yanxing has some hidden card or something. She always strike me as a strong person though. A fish. So what's wrong? She's saying that the Seil is getting targeted by that guy named Paust. Should we send someone? Why wouldn't we? Because something could go wrong for herself. And if he wins, he could become the new leader. We're supposed to follow the traditions, so we can't go against it first. Anyways, she's not really worried for CLs. Do you really think I left our master's will onto a girl like that for some kind of, I guess, friendship? Anyway, Yanxin's asking why a strong person like you is going against the rule and even leaving the clan. And he's saying someone who humans who desires power is just their nature. So he injected elixirs on himself and he got much stronger. So Calm is saying that they were trying to assassinate one of this guy, and this young girl trying to protect him and got cut up by her blade, and she ran away after that. I guess she's the one who kind of blocked her. Oh, she gets drawn by the blood, I guess. He's surprised that she unshackled herself. So that's why she's called the kind of vampire-ish in more Asian way. I guess that's her secret. And I guess the Yanxing's blood is the trigger. Maybe that's why she's drawn in. I think Demon Slayer used that title a lot. I think it's called the Demon Blood Demon Arts. Something like that. They use that quite common in Asian culture. Their stories. The bloodline is always such a special thing within Asian culture, I think. But yeah, Seil is really beating the crap out of it. Seil is asking that why the master is not letting her into any more missions. Since I taken you away, well, before I taken you away, you had a heart colder than anyone else. And Yanjing says, if you continue any longer than that, he will die. The blood on my hands is his. Do you not remember what just happened? I don't. I feel like I had something similar happen in the past. It seems like the power you just used now has a rebound. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Seems like Edith got here too late. What the hell? Where is this missiles coming from? Anyways, he's saying that she will let him go because he implanted all the bombs around here. So, unless they want to all die together. He blew them off. Yeah, the building is collapsing. And Niall helped them out. She says it's hard for her to hold off, so get the hell out of her way. And they're saying, Niall, you saved us. Are you okay? That would have been pretty hard on even for your body. For 8 counters like that, this building collapsing on me is nothing. And Mika's saying, Niall, your arms are twisted. She's saying, really? Oh, no, I didn't. Anyway. and she was just playing around with her. Yeah. Seil saying same thing Yangshin told those kids. It's actually pretty meaningful. Didn't expect much from the story, but it really adds a lot to the existing characters. Niall's getting some spotlights for her strength, as well as Seil giving some of the spotlights for Mika as well as Yanxing. The reason why Mika is always tough on Niall and kind of yelling at her is because she should be the good role model for everyone in the academy for being an A-grade counters. So the reason why she was late for school is because she was packing a lunch for many different people. I guess for those two kids as well as Seil maybe. So who are you giving it to? Your hidden away boyfriend? Don't have someone like that. I guess she's just packing up for those two kids that's absent of the academy at the moment. Or actually, yeah, they're stuck in academy. Oh, so those two students was doing kind of volunteer activities, bringing lunches to this orphanage. So now is taking that duty and doing the job instead. And the kid is saying, the reason why they did that could be because of me. Why is that? You know, we don't really get to see counters at all in our life. Apparently he got the watch when he was a kid, but his friend still died anyway, and he couldn't protect him. So I told those guys that there's someone who's selling elixirs who could enhance the power of the counters. I should have not told them. That's what happened. Thanks for telling me. And I was saying, that's not your fault, little brat. Those guys are dense head, but they know enough to make their own decisions. So don't keep that inside your mind, and just treat them like how you used to when they come back. I gotta say, Niall really has a good heart. Seil and Yanxing having a talk once again, and because of her, their plan went wrong and didn't catch him. But Yanxing says that's okay. Even though we didn't catch him, the safety of our student comes first, and no one was really hurt. And she's asking if she's taking care of her body. It's all good. I'm on the fast recovery states. And Yanxing apologized. It's my decisions made you go through this. If I expelled those 2 kids, this would have been blown out to this level. She's just repeating her words that everyone deserves a fair chance. She says she's just a mere assassin that was raised up on the street. If you are from the White Snake Land, you would have known who I really was. And yet he said, of course I knew, the day you came here. So why didn't you try to fight me the whole time? She says she's still too young to take a responsibility of being a leader of the clan. She still has a lot to learn. And Seil says, you think I need that too? Learning something is not something you can force on others. What's most important is that you feel that you need those learning. Yeah, she says they need more cake. If you are offering me, I will take it. And Seil called her by the name, Yen. Yen saying, it's been a long time since I called by my own name. Because I guess everyone calls her like a school student council president, blah blah blah. Anyway, Seil wants to remain inside the academy and learn more. Don't you have a duty of fighting others? And she's saying she's the one who wants to fight them. I guess that's her love in first sight. She said she doesn't have to fight her right now. When you are ready to take the responsibility of a clan, I want you to become the challenger for me. She says she's asking her to join the school council and she might take her offer. So there's some kind of trade-off. If you take this offer, yes, I will challenge you before graduates. She says a pretty hard, tough hat, so what do you call it? Tough brain? I don't know. Hard brain, also brain. So it's going to be hard to teach her. Yes, she says, leave it to me. I'll make sure to teach every manners and the rules of academies. All for me, myself. I guess Seil is learning something new. That was pretty good. It was short, but gave more characters. I mean, gave more plot points for characters I liked. I don't know if they'll play any major parts though. The academy people is still, I don't want to say not important. It's hard to have too much opportunities. It's like awakening requires much more desperate options. Right now, if you're not an awakening character, it's to really have a spot for the main story. Still could be a pretty good supporting character though.
고생하셨어요, 여러분.
And with this Chinese stuffs, I think they could also tie it into Noel and our parents, as was her weapon. We'll see. But that is it. This is a story of the two students, basically. I heard it has like a lesbian vibe, but you know what? I didn't really get that much. Maybe because I've been watching Witch of Mercury. That's much more lesbian vibe than this, so maybe that's why. I think if anything, Karin and Xiang's playing more kind of lesbian vibe-ish, even though they're not. But if I'm just talking about the vibe itself, it's much more like that with those two characters. Theoretically, I mean, I think she just fits my style. She just has the right characteristics, and her design is definitely more for me. I like long hair girls, and I don't really like colorful hair that much. I either want it like dark or like really white hair. But I think this game has a lot of white hair character, and Rosaria is definitely, I don't want to say she's unique when it comes to compared to a lot of anime characters, but at least in CounterSide I think she's rather unique compared to others. Like I said, everyone has like different hair color. I think that's so common these days. Actually, that's one of the things that I don't like about a lot of anime characters these days, is like the hair color is like a rainbow almost. Pink hair I think is actually okay. I mean, I guess I'm reaching out the boundaries saying everything is okay at that point, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like the basic. You want that color? But I guess it just comes to my kind of my real life preparation as well. I don't like hair colors, but like I don't really like the blonde hair color that much in real life. I just like the, I guess, black hair color, dark. I am an anime character. Highly about that. It doesn't have to be flat though. Like Slazaria has that, what do you call it? I think they call it a gap. I think that's one of the reasons why I really like the wedding skin. Cause this really changes her kinda, I don't want to say she's a different character, but she shows a side that it's a little bit unusual. That's why I like the wedding skin the most. You have a colorful hair? Oh boy. I used to have a dye hair when I was in high school. I think I first had a red hair, and the color like drained out. It became kind of like orangish, and then I bleached it out to the blonde for a while. Then I also had it again to different color. then I had to visit Korea at the time, and then I had to dye my hair black again. Then when I came back, I guess I kept my black hair for a while, then bleached it again halfway through of the semester and got it blue. And I think my grade 11 student card has my picture with the blue hair. I mean, I enjoyed it as a kid, but nowadays, no, I will not consider dyeing my hair. It's just so much hassle. I mean, if it is like easy as like video games and switching your hair color like this, snap of a finger, then I might try out. But nah, I don't have any problems with my hair colors. Especially if you have like dark hair color, you gotta bleach it many times. Where the white people, they only have to bleach it once and not even that deep, and their hair colors, I mean, they'll go totally blonde and they can just put any colors in their hairs. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Bleaching is incredibly bad to your hair skins as well as any other places in your body. You could go bald pretty easily apparently if you bleach a lot, so don't do it. It's not healthy for you. It is not healthy for you. Don't do it. That's not good. That is really not good. I will say stop that right now. I don't want to lose your hair. Especially a guy, I think. Oh man, losing hair is like the worst possible thing they can go through. I mean, girls don't really lose their hairs, I think, so it's not the case, but I don't know about stress. I don't know about that. They say like getting stressed will actually make you like that, but I don't know. I'm under a lot of stress, but I don't think I lose hairs. So
CounterSide.
you shave your head, become buff. That's one way to do it. I think it works for white people, but any other race, I feel like maybe black people as well. It just feels weird if you're bald and shaved, other than those two races. The Asians especially, bald hair doesn't work, man. That's just my thoughts, but I don't think that works. My boss has some balding problem, so it's not completely losing hair, but his, I guess, forehead is kind of empty, you can tell. So that's why whenever he takes like pictures or outside, he always wears a hat. I guess it's just an insecurity of people without hairs. I mean, I would too. Jeez, so it's a genetic, eh? That's the worst. I feel bad for you, my man. I think our family line is okay. I think my mother's side does not have any problem like that. My mom has two brothers, and they both have a lot of hairs. Especially my uncle, which is my mom's younger brother. He has like tons of hair. Actually, too much hair. He even has like hairs in his chest and stuff. And my dad's side, my grandfather, I don't want to say he had tons of hair because he was old, but he definitely wasn't losing hair. My uncle is okay, as well as my dad. So he gets white hair, but that's just being old. So I'm fortunate in that sense, but still, it's good to take care of your hair. You never know what's gonna happen. I don't know, I think he's a little bit weird. I think actually my mom's side is not regular Asian. I think my dad's ancestor has some mixed blood with like European or something. So my mom also has a lot of hairs in her arm. I also do. Well, it's not like crazy as those like white people with like crazy hair. Like if you just look at it, yeah, there's a hair in my arm, but they're like, I don't want to say thin, but they kind of like stick to my arm. They don't go around like wave around. I used to have this friend when I went to high school, and he was a white guy, and holy crap, his arm hair was like, he had like, I don't know, fur on his arm. It was kind of like blondie, so it was kind of hard to tell, but if you look at close, especially under sunlight or something, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you have like so much fur on your arm. It's like, I know. Yeah, and a lot of time their hairs are much more thinner, but arm hairs is a little bit different. That guy had tons of it. And I guess it will feel weird. Like when I touch my arm, it feels smooth, but I guess if you have a hair like that, it probably won't feel smooth. That would feel weird, personally. I can't say that's a bad or good thing, but I'm just saying that would probably feel weird. I probably feel like shaving my arms. If I touch my arm and feel like uncomfortable. But I've never experienced that in my life, so I don't have to. Something like that. Ever again, eh? I guess like they go through like a laser surgery to pull their hairs out. They say that's not normal, but I'm not sure if I mean, I kind of want to pull Korean, but I feel like I should use a pity on the other character. I think I should save it for Regina. I mean, if I get Korean right now, there's not much I can do with it. I like Soldier Gears quite a lot in my Clover server account, so I should hold. See, I'm not sure if they will come out with the new Awakening character for collaborations. Because if they don't release collaborations, limited, like, not limited banner, what I'm saying is, like, if they don't release Awakening character for collaborations, they could close the gap between Korean server as well as global server a little bit more. Because, like, more Awakening characters they create for Korean server, the more behind the other servers gets. I think they definitely want to reduce that a bit, so I don't know. I can save. I definitely want Regina. I think I definitely want Korean as well. It's just that right now, even if I pulled him, I know I can't really use him at full set, so I should wait. I think if I had tons of counter gears, I would, but nah, I think I'm kind of liking right now. I should change this to like the gears. No. What I'm using is the counter for the backline, that's why. He's more of a kind of rush type character. If they are rating you up, like if they know you're gonna play it, it's hard, I know. Eugenie's for that reason. Same thing kind of goes with Karin as well, especially her gear got changed. I think she's really good right now. Where is it? Because Eugene's gear now, the main stat gives attack speed. And the bottom stat also give what? Like 20% attack speed. So being able to pull 20% attack speed from the weapon itself without any relic gears is crazy good and more than enough. So along with that, so if you can get her gears to attack speed set, you can get easily up to 40% attack speed. And that should be more than enough. The rest of the slots you can fill with like a breacher relic gears to do range damage, and it'll be perfect. It's just them buffing her gear finally really makes her into a totally different character. Like if you're a character, the fact that you can take attack speed, it's pretty crazy. It's like having double skill haste gear, kind of like a Rauda's gear here. Yeah, you can get the double skill haste. Sylvia's gear as well, you can get the double skill haste, but I actually don't have it as here, but I got anti-ground damage. Toma also has pretty good gear, I think. Well, it's not pretty good gears, not good as it could be. But the fact that he can run double skill haste for debuff units, that's pretty good. Lucretia is okay as well, because you can use it as a off maze gear, so you can get the 10%, and the bottom option you can get anti-ground damage. If this could have a double skill haste, that'll be really nice gear as well, but eh. This gear is actually pretty nice too. But gears like this is the best. Attack speed and 2 useful stats. So in that sense, another good gear is the shouting gear.
새 보급품은 간만이군요. 새 보급품은 간만이군요. 새 보급품은 간만이군요. 새 보급품은 간만이군요.
Oops. That's nothing though. On my Korean server, I have a 1960. I think I'm 40 slots away from reaching 2,000, which is the maximum. It's not good. It means I'm running out of slots. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I didn't buy much slots at all. I don't really need to, because I actually in Korean server here's my problem. Keep a lot of gears, where global server I just shred it or use it as a folder. Well, like honestly, only gears you need to keep is like maze gear. Like see, tons of gears like that I can probably shred, but I guess I have a FOMO, so I always keep it. Like I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, so I can definitely shred those no problem. But for some reason, I guess I just want to keep it around. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess, wait, who are we getting next though for Counter Pass? Can't remember. I guess they'll reveal like what next month is coming. But actually, well, it's not next month. Yeah, I think it's time to reveal actually. We'll see. And guys, I don't know if I should stay awake for another hour or two, because guess what? Finally, after all this fucking months of waiting, Arknight is getting long-awaited OPS fucking limited banner character. So I am pulling, but I don't know if I want to like go for full pots. So I need a 7. Well, I have one like this kind of thing where you can have a less dupe. So I have that. So you don't have to worry about getting into pulling 7 times. I have to pull 6 times basically. The 6th time, even if I pull her at like, let's say 200 pulls, or let's, the pity's 300, but let's say I do average of 150 pulls each and I would get her. 150 pulls times 6 times, that's 900 pulls, and 900 pulls times the 90 times from 6,000, I think, right? That's how much redstones you need. So you need about 54. Oh my god. Basically like more than 500,000 redstone. I don't think I can do it. And if I spend it all and spend additionally and get Texas to full pots, I think she's worth it. If you're a meta slave. Oh man. Any other character comes out in the future, I'll feel terrible about it. Because right after that, next character is the lead alter. And I also want to get her as well. I think Arknight is hard game for newcomers. They don't have a lot of quality of life features, so it's going to be tough, I think. It's an old game. Personally, like I said, I've been still playing Arknight since day 1. Mostly because I had a pretty decent luck overall. If I had a shitty luck, I think I would have quit the game a long time ago. Let me count how much the Arknight costs on average, because they don't really have a good value package.
수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
So I think it's around $20 for 10 pulls. $20 in USD. So that's going to be $25 in Canadian. And I said 900 pulls. 90 pulls times $25, right? So I need about 2,000 and so I think I need to spend at least $2,000 if I want to full con the.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
See, when you put in numbers like that, that's pretty expensive. That's if I got lucky though. See, that's if I got lucky. If I don't get lucky,
과거의 환영이여.
let's say, see, I counted as I pull her every 150 pulls. I said pity's 300, but let's say I get really unlucky and I require 200 pulls 6 times. That's 12. So I need to 120 times $25. That's 3,000 Canadian dollar. $3,000 in Canadian. I cannot afford that. No way. And if I'm gonna stop halfway, I should not touch it. So I'm almost like banking on my luck if I'm going for 6.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
Gacha games are expensive. That's the truth. And personally, yeah, I shouldn't go for it. I don't know, it's Texas.
내가 돕게 해줘.
Been waiting for a while. I'll see how much luck I get with my current resources. Well, see, here's the thing. You gotta understand that.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
I don't know. I think challenge is good personally. For new players, I guess it's tough, but you kind of have to eat it up and just okay with not being able to
나비와
clear
함께
it.
흩어져라. 과거의
When the
환영이여.
event reruns, you'll be stronger enough to clear it. That for sure. That's why games like this, like Genshin Impact, not Genshin, like Genshin Impact, yes. Star Rail. For someone like me, the game is boring.
내가 돕게 해줘.
Like this is all I do every day. I do nothing else but this.
수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라.
I do nothing else but just do this. I'm not doing anything. Fully auto,
나비와 함께
and
흩어져라.
that's it.
과거의 환영이여.
It's good for newcomers, but for someone like me, it's utterly boring. Arc Match is only at a game that is like CounterSide that gives me so much challenge to the point that I don't feel bored about playing the game.
과거의 환영이여.
This game I feel bored. I'm being honest
내가
here.
돕게 해줘.
But for as a casual player's perspective, I'm not really that even hardcore. Like actually took my time slowly. I wasn't charging up my stamina that much. That's why my level is only 48. Like there's people who already hit level 60. Now that's the whale. And most of the people who spend a lot of money on stamina, they should have gotten up to what's called level 50, I think. But I'm not. Nah, game is stupid easy.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
If you have a Slee, she'll just go around and murder everyone. And I think new character is pretty good as well. But just like Genshin Impact, I refuse to pull out dudes. I mean, I guess he's kind of cool. I don't know. Is he cool? Is he cool? I don't know. I'm not gonna pull him. I'm waiting for 1.1 banner, which is a Bronya.
회전을 받아라. 전술을 보실 시. 저결한다.
Actually, I don't think he's that cool personally. I think it's kind of lame. I guess his damage is good though. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't really like Asian characters that much. Especially Chinese character. Chinese armor kind of things. Nah, it's not my thing. That's one of the reason I didn't really like the Dynasty Warrior series. Because it gets really boring. Even though I like the female Chinese, like Chi Pao, I think, outfits, China dress. Those ones are okay. But for dudes with their armors, with the fur and stuff, not for me.
내가 돕게 해줘.
Not for me. And you also gotta understand Arc Knight has been out for a very long time. Like a very, very long time. Game is over 3 years old. I mean, yeah. I think it's over 3 years old for global server. So you gotta understand that aspect. Like I said, not every game can be for you. Sometimes you just have to accept the fact game isn't for you. And I think bigger part of Arc Knight in terms of problem is definitely not the character itself. I mean the difficulty itself, but more of the quality of life things. Basically, you can get strong by just playing more, of course, every day. But since it does not have a skip, you have to run stages manual. If you're farming materials, you have to run each runs by clicking again and by when you want to repeat. That, yeah, it's not fun. Like grinding in that game is not fun. But lacking a quality of life, like even though I love the game for what it is, the lacking quality of life is just absolutely mind-blowing. Like they can do it, they just refuse not to because they have no reason to, of course. When they release like a new game, like a sequel for Arc Knights, whatever, which is like called the Enfield, I think. That's one of the game they're working on right now. When that game comes, then yeah, I feel like that will release some of the quality of life changes for Arc Knights to the point they're like, yes, we will consider releasing another game where quality of life changes, so you can play both of our games at the same time. It took them a long time to add that, but that thing is godsend though. It's really godsend. Having that or not changes big time. Big time. Not gonna lie. But I really wish they add that. If they can add for normal stages, at least for events. Like, I don't want to run like, I don't know. And it's a single player game too. Like, what's gonna ruin by? I don't know. And people run macro anyways to farm on their app players and stuff. So like, what the hell is even on point making manual? Like, they're not even banning people. Like the Girls Frontline, that's the game I used to play as well. That required manual farming for a lot of things. That game, if you try to use a macro and get caught, yeah, you're insta-banned. But no, Arc Knights don't catch people. I mean, it shouldn't. It's a single player game, but man, your parents are okay with you playing gacha games. My parents were not. My mom still does not know I play mobile gacha games. Well, she knows I actually play them. She knows I play mobile games. She doesn't understand what gacha is. Good. I think gameplay is actually okay. Like, you can get pretty deep with the mechanics. I think it's more about content. Content is utterly like brain dead. I think that's the main problem. I actually think content wise this game is okay. There's a lot of things you can play around with. See, the main problem with Starville for me is, okay, so the gacha is already expensive, so it's hard to get character. So I understand that. But character investment will also cost a crazy amount of long time, as well as resources. that will gatekeep you from getting because of the stamina limits. So to maximize the character like comp just for one team, the certain usage, it's going to take a long time.
너에게 선택권은 없어.
So it's really hard to have a diverse team, so your strategy is always going to be limited for whatever teams you invested into. So I can't invest into all this different character I want to invest. To be honest, I want to raise up Himeko, so I got her to level 60, but I'm not there to touch any other things for her. I just can't. The resource will not allow me to. It sucks, but that's what it is. Like, Genshin's system is not good, personally. Not for this game. I think this is hurting this game pretty bad. I think so. I think they should be more easy with the resources. I thought event's gonna change it, but this event didn't really change anything, so I'm a little bit worried a bit, but It's MiHoYo. Doesn't matter what they do, they will always do good. To be honest with you, their games are like, you don't have to spend money. You don't. It's just that you choose to spend money. In the game you don't. Like, I didn't have to go for my sleeve with, you know, for weapons, and as well as trying to get to +2. Like, I didn't have to do that. The content I'm doing will be just fine without doing that, but I still did. But that's because it's Slee. Not because if it was any other character, I would not feel drawn into.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
물러서.
내가 돕게 해줘.
Yeah, I got Bronya's gear as well. I bought it up from the shop. Yeah, I bought the thing from the shop. That's the one positive thing compared to Genshin, I think. You can get the points and buy the gear for your standard bandit characters. Now, of course, they could get outdated in the future, so I guess there's that, but
여기 남거라.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 날 건드리지 마. 금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 차! 이걸로 널 해봐. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 다음. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
yeah. I mean, guys, I don't have a lot of money. People get wrong. I just spend. I don't spend on anything else. I don't drink, nothing. No cigarettes, no fun stuff in real life, like most people do. That's why I'm able to spend more on the gacha instead.
여기 남거라.
I don't want people to get the wrong idea of me. To be honest, if I was rich, you'll see me playing all these gacha games and going for full constellation like nothing. I would do that for waifus. Easily. But no, I don't have money, so I can't. I know myself to not go too far.
사느냐 죽느냐.
I know my limits. I will not take it. That's not good, man. As you get older, you need proper food. If you don't get proper food, you're gonna die. Trust me. You are going to die. You gotta eat properly. People say, oh, it's okay, I'll eat cheap. No, don't do that. It's bad for you. It's really, really bad for you. Don't do it.
나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
I'll just buy a rice and like it's like Sunnyside
내가
eggs
돕게 해줘.
for your rest of your life. That's probably more healthier than eating instant noodle. There's a reason why they're cheap, man. There's a reason why things are cheap for certain foods. It's not good for you.
나비와 함께
It's not a
흩어져라.
science.
과거의 환영이여.
So don't do it.
조금은 성의 뿐 신경 쓰지 마. 성가시네. 이 싸움은 피할 수 없어. 내가 돕게 해줘. 날 건드리지 마. 차! 금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 다음. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 이걸로 널 해봐. 나비와 함께 흩어져라.
I
과거의
think that should
환영이여.
be good. What? Mofo is still alive.
금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 주선아주 시간 잘 자.
난 괜찮아.
Come on, Will. Ow. That was that.
넌 이 힘에 못 사느냐 죽느냐. 너에게 선택권은 없어.
대가를 치러야 할 거야. 내가 돕게 해줘.
시작하지.
우린 폭풍 속에 들어섰어. 수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라.
내게 맡겨줘.
내가 두렵구나.
Especially when my mom had the cancer, I really realized it's wise to save up your money.
약 먹을 시간.
It's,
딱 맞게
성가시네.
it's okay when you're fine and making money, and your health is well,
딱 맞게
so you don't
치료될
really have to worry about not being able to work. But
시작하지.
when you're sick, it doesn't matter what salary you had before, how much time you're able to work. When you can't work and sick, you're basically losing money double times. And that's really bad. It's obvious, but garbage. I don't need that.
강적이야. 해보는 것도 괜찮겠군.
Yeah, she had a surgery, but she's in the stage that she watches out everything she does. So that's her rest of her life. It would be nice if you have a surgery once and you're done, but cancer could appear anytime again. So she's always watching out, but right now she's fine, which is good.
날 건드리지 마. 성가시네. 이걸로 널 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의
Thank you.
환영이여.
She's okay, but yeah,
괜찮아.
she's the type of person always saved, so she was able to
시작하지.
be pretty safe
물러서.
financially.
이 싸움은 피할 수 없어. 내가 돕게 해줘. 내가 돕게 해줘. 우린 폭풍 속에 들어섰어.
But it's scary, man.
격파하라.
That's why you need to save money. Not because you need to save money right now, but in the future you don't know what's gonna happen.
조금은 성의뿐 신경 쓰지 마.
Like if I can't work starting tomorrow,
사느냐 죽느냐.
and I have to start paying like medication bills and stuff, dude, I don't even know how long I can hold out, honestly.
내가 돕게 해줘.
It's scary, man.
성가시네.
At least I have money some saved up, so
과거의 환영이여.
I think I should be okay for at least a year. I think I should be okay for a full year not working. But hey, if I didn't save up, if I spent all the money I had, then yeah, I'll be doomed. So I always feel, I don't want to say jealous, but whenever I see people who's able to afford so much in gacha games, I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I could do that.
패기를 보여줘. 패기를 보여줘.
I should have not need to do that. What the hell was that? I wasn't even reading. Why the hell did it make me throw away my shit? The never seen this event before.
이걸로 널 해방해 주. 나비와 함께 흩어져라.
Listen to the
과거의
types of
환영이여. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
Holy shit, this thing is
시작하지.
tough. Holy crap,
내게 맡겨줘.
it's strong.
날 건드리지 마. 대가를
Kept
치러야
running
할
up to a
거야.
wall.
내가 돕게 해줘.
시작해.
Eat that
내게
well.
맡겨줘.
죄송한
넌 이
시간.
힘에 사느냐 죽느냐. 너에게 선택권은 없어.
배불르네. 잘 자. 아, 성공. 내가 돕게 해줘. 우린 폭풍 속에 들어섰어. 수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라. 날
Escape.
건드리지 마. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
There we go. And I guess I'll go for this.
패기를 보여줘.
Is this the last stage? Yep. Yeah, that should be good.
아군과 적군의 상황을 잘 살펴봐.
여기에 남거라.
Thank you for hanging out. I got an hour left until Dark Knight Gotcha comes, so we'll see. We'll see if I can stay
이걸로 널
awake.
해방. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
시작하지.
이 싸움은 피할 수 없어.
I'm pretty tired from the work today.
성가셔.
Working on the holidays is always sucky.
이걸로 널 해방해 주지. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 나비와 함께
I'm just
흩어져라.
basically a
과거의
manager in
환영이여.
this cargo, the warehouse. I've been working there for almost like what? It's pretty crazy actually. I've been working there for
성가시네.
over 6 years now. So I've been there for a while.
대가를 치러야 할 거야. 내가 돕게 해줘.
내게 맡겨줘. 쓴맛을 좀 봐야겠군. 물러서. 주의력 집중. 넌 이 힘에 사느냐 죽느냐. 너에게 선택권은 없어.
Yeah, it's like a holiday in Canada today. Forgot what holiday it is, but it is a holiday. That's all I know. That's all I
날
know,
건드리지 마.
and I think that's all I need to know. It's a holiday in Canada.
이걸로 널 해방. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영.
Yeah, it was before COVID times. Crazy, I know.
해방의 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
Crazy, I know.
이걸로 널 해방해주지. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 성가시네. 조금만 성일 뿐 신경 쓰지 마. 날 건드리지 마. 성가시네. 다음.
조이력 집중. 지시를 따르라. 끝내주지.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
약 먹을 시간.
내게 맡겨줘.
이
넌
싸움
이
피할
힘에
수
못
없어.
사느냐 죽느냐. 너에게 선택권은 없어.
Push
대가를
them.
치러야 할
Nice.
내가 돕게 해줘. 우린 폭풍 속에 들어섰어. 수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라. 이걸로 널 해방해주. 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여. 나쁜 아이네. 잘 자. 날 건드리지 마.
No, no.
때문 조금은 성일 뿐 신경 쓰지 마.
I'm dead.
때마침 도와줬네.
It's risky.
내가 돕게 해줘. 성가시네. 날 건드리지 마. 이걸로 널 나비와 함께 흩어져라. 과거의 환영이여.
Ow. Son of a bitch. Stop that.
약 먹을 시간. 때마침
시작하지.
도와줬네.
물러서.
So we're almost there.
내가 돕게 해줘.
So annoying. Get
폭풍 속에
pod.
들어섰어. 수호와 방위를 위해 격파하라.
Thanks for hanging out. I guess I will actually go to sleep after this. I don't think I'm confident about staying awake after this one.
금방 널 즐겁게 해주지. 이걸로 널 나비와 함께 흩어져라.
We're almost done.
과거의 환영이여.
Yeah, he's dead. Slee just melting through everything.
무한한 가능성이 담겨 있지.
Garbage. That's actually not bad. I don't want to use it. Did I do my dailies today? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, I gotta wait until they return though. 47 seconds. Anyways, thanks for watching and hanging out for the stream. Probably see what's coming tomorrow for Korean server. I think it's probably just gonna be Edith Twins, but we'll see. So I'll probably stream again tomorrow after I'm done with work. Actually, let's see if I can wake up on Wednesday.